Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off the dishwasher's water supply underneath the sink. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Kenmore Dishwasher Water Inlet Kit. It's going to be a very easy repair and it'll only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new gasket, the cap, and the inlet. The water inlet kit contains the parts for the water inlet where the water comes into the dishwasher. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's damaged and you're getting water leaking on the floor. In order to get to the part, we have to pull the dishwasher out. First thing we're going to do is go underneath the sink and disconnect the lines. Now that we're underneath the cabinets, you want to make sure that the dishwasher is still unplugged, and you may want to throw a towel down. When we take off the fill line and the drain hose, there's going to be some water that comes out. First, we're going to disconnect the fill line. It's connected right here to the hot water valve. You want to make sure the water valve is off, and then we're going to use our 5/8" wrench to loosen up the hose. Once you have it broke free, you can just reach in and unscrew it by hand. Once you have it off, you can just set it down, and then we can take off the drain hose. To take the drain hose off, you just want to follow it up to wherever it goes. It may go to the garbage disposal. Ours goes up to the air gap. Once you locate the end of it, we're going to take a 5/16 nut driver and loosen up the clamp. Once you have the clamp loose, you can pull it free and set it down. Now that we have the lines disconnected or at the sink, we're going to open up the dishwasher door. Once you have the door open, we're going to take the lower rack out. All you have to do is pull it out, lift it off, and set it aside. Now that we have the rack out of the way, we're on the left-hand side of the dishwasher. We have to take the cap for the air inlet off. It's a pretty big nut size, so we're just going to use a large adjustable pliers to take it off. It doesn't unthread. You just have to turn it a little bit so it unlocks, and then you can pull it out. Once you have it loose, just grab it and pull it out of the dishwasher. Now we can use the Phillips screwdriver to take out the screws that hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Now that we have the screws out, we're going to lift up on the door and use it to carefully pull the dishwasher out of the cabinets. Once you have it started, we can grab the frame and pull it out the rest of the way. We're not going to pull it out all the way. We're going to leave the back end underneath so it doesn't fall over when we open the door later. Now that we have the dishwasher pulled out, we have access to the water inlet. It's mounted right here on the side of the tub. We're going to use the pliers to remove this clamp so we can pull the hose off. All you have to do is compress it and slide it up the hose. And we can pull the hose off the water inlet assembly. Once you have it off, you can pull the water inlet off the dishwasher. Here's the old water inlet next to the new water inlet kit. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. Before we put the new water inlet on, you want to make sure you clean this area up so it gets a good seal. Before we put the new water inlet in, we have to snap this closed. Once you have it snapped closed, we can hook the hose onto it. So we're just going to press it onto the fitting. Once you have it pushed on, we can grab the pliers and move the clamp down so we get a good seal. Once you have the clamp moved down, we can put the gasket on. Just have to press it into this little groove right here. Once you have it in place, we can lift the water inlet up against the tub. And we have to hold it in place while we open up the door and put the locking cap on. When you put the cap on, you'll notice there's the word up with an arrow. You want to make sure that ends up at 12 o'clock. So we're going to put the up at about the 10 o'clock position when we put the cap on. Once you have it lined up, we can just put it in. And then rotate it to lock it in. It's a new seal, so it might be a little bit hard to turn. So you can grab the large adjustable pliers and carefully turn it until it goes up to 12 o'clock. Now that we have the cap on, we're going to close the dishwasher door and push the dishwasher in. Once you have it in, we can go underneath the sink and reconnect the lines. Now we can reconnect the drain hose to the air gap. Once you have it pushed up into place, we're going to use our 5/16 inch nut driver to tighten down the clamp. Once you have the drain line hooked up, we can hook up the water line. All you have to do is get it started by hand. Once you have it snug, we can reach in with our 5/8 inch wrench to tighten it down so it doesn't leak. Now that we have the lines reconnected, we can open up the dishwasher door and use the Phillips screwdriver to put in the screws that hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Now that we have the screws in, we can grab the lower dish rack and put it back in. All you have to do is set it on the door and push it back into the dishwasher. Once you have it in, you can close the dishwasher door. Then we can plug it back in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.